Good morning, everybody. It is just after 5:30 in the morning. It's a crisp fall morning in October in Michigan, and we are headed to a show. And we've got about a 3.5 hour drive in front of us because we're going to Xenia, Ohio, and it's called the Great Ohio Toy Show. And apparently it is one of, if not the biggest, toy shows in the country. It's got over 700 tables and over 7 buildings of toys and comics and other collectibles. So I've never been. They have the show twice a year, I believe. I think it's once in the spring, in March or April, and then again in the fall, October. So I wanted to go to the spring one, and I wasn't able to for whatever reason, some reason I can't remember. So I'm going now. And of course, we're going to be looking for comics, but if we find other stuff that we like, then I don't know, maybe we'll pick up some other stuff as well, whether it's toys or trading cards, who knows. But I'm excited to go see it. I'm not sure what to expect. I've watched some short videos on it, but it's not clear to me how big of a show this really is. And from the buildings I saw in the videos, I think, you know, it's kind of like maybe a farmer's market type of thing, from what I can tell. We'll see when I get there if that's true. Again, right, I haven't watched too much on this show, but I do know I've been wanting to go. So I'm going to take lots of video. We'll look at all 7 buildings, and I'm not sure if there are different themes to each building or if it's just, you know, nope, a lot of the same stuff in every building. It's just a ton of dealers from really across the country and Canada as well. So like I said, a little over 3.5 hours to go here, and we'll stop for breakfast at some point, just pick up something quickly, and then yeah, and when I get there I'll start filming. All right, here we go. Okay, it is just after 7 o'clock. The sun is finally coming up. We stopped and got something to eat, and we've got about 2 hours left. So I'm assuming, since we're kind of in the middle of Ohio now, we've got a lot of farmland and cornfields and stuff to go through, and then we'll get there. All right, let's keep going. Guys, I think we're getting close, because look at this massive parking lot. Oh boy. Oh boy. This could be bad. Look at this sign. The Great Ohio Toy Show. Smallest sign you can imagine. But, I mean, there are cars everywhere. Like, I can't even, it's like they're parked all the way to the next city over. So we're gonna have a walk in front of us. All right, we are on our way, walking in, and it looks like we've got to go. I see some buildings off in the distance, so we've got a few hundred yards to walk here. Here are all the cars still lined up to come in. And I think we just go up here, just keep following the crowd here, see how it goes. All right, we just came in through the entrance. Here are all the different buildings. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I think we're just gonna go counterclockwise here. We're gonna go into the More Toys building. I think every building says More Toys. So let's start here.
So you've got a credit. Anything you want.
Find some comics back here.
So that looks like a light cover.
It went on the wall and it set.
Wall?
Yeah, it's a lot of people looking at it, yes.
I forget his last name, but he lives up in Columbus too. An attorney, but he told me that Dennis Fires. Yeah, Fires. Like
Dennis,
like
Tart Dennis, or I don't know how you pronounce it. It starts with a K,
yeah. Sold it like at Celebration 2 or something like that. When a lot of
Just gonna look through here.
Sorry, these $5 we say 2 for 8.
Oh, sure, okay. Oh, yep, sorry. $11 is what she should have given you back. She just gave you $9. $2.
That's okay. Thanks.
All right, so that was building number 1. Found more comics than I thought we would, but nothing worth picking up. There was one vendor who, I think you saw it in the video, had some graded books on the wall, some Doctor Doom stuff, the Fantastic Four Annual, as well as FF39, some really nice Doom covers, but they were both 2 to 3 times GPA prices. So, gonna pass on that. Now we're gonna work our way into building number 2 out of 7. I think it's this building here on my right. All right, that was building number 2. I feel like we're really striking out here. There were a few boxes of comics in there, but I'm even looking at the other stuff like trading cards and toys, and it all seems to be stuff that's really well used. All right, that was DJ Marble. That was really loud. So everything seems really used. Hard to find new stuff, at least so far. All right, let's see. We've got 5 more buildings to go here. This is number 3. Let's see what we got. Oh, some comics over there.
Just so you know, the article is pretty much those are 30% off.
Everything or just this pile? Everything, 30% off. All right.
So, I mean, I put a crazy price on it. Literally, I would do it.
Right ahead.
I was looking at the Jurassic Park. The Red Rex. Oh yeah, I got one that's graded. It's cool to see them out, so you don't know see
All right, 3 buildings down, 4 to go. And I've got to say, so far, oh, they're playing some Transformers music here from the 1986 movie. But so far, I've got to say, you know, nothing fantastic here. Again, so much used stuff. But that building had way more comics than any other building so far. Oh, it's a tiny room. Tiny room. But yeah, that last building, lots and lots of comics. I didn't even film everything that I looked at. So that had a little more potential. Oh yeah, and that room is much bigger. All right, let's finish the tiny room here.
I have blonde hair. I don't I mean, I do with that, but I also...
So much Star Wars stuff. So much. This is crazy Star Wars table. And I know nothing about Star Wars.
It's one of those things, kind of like Blue Harvest.
I'm assuming these are original.
It's like Harry Belt bootleg. And they sell for hybrid.
1984. And you can tell from the yellowing of the bubble as well that some of these figures have been around a while. The yellowing is not desirable, but it happens. And I'm pretty sure collectors pay premium for figures that are on cards with bubbles that are still nice and clear. All right, let's go into this back room. My allergies are on fire today. Here we go. Much bigger room. More comics over here. Some old G1 Transformers. Very nice. Complete sound wave. There we go.
He dropped out in a couple matches.
All right. Building number 4 down. We're at the other side of the complex. 3 more buildings to go. And then when we're done going through all 7, a couple more we're going to go back into. All right, we're going to this big old building here. It's our 5th building out of 7, but this one might be the biggest. Yeah, this is huge. Look at this sucker. How you doing? How's that food?
Horrible.
Horrible. Lucille. My wife and I have started watching Walking Dead. We're on season 3 or something. I got through season 5 about 10 years ago, but she doesn't know who Lucille is yet. The original Marvel Legends icons. Green Hulk and Grey Hulk. Those are awesome, massive figures.
How are you guys doing?
Hey, good. How are you?
Good. How are you? Good. How are you?
Come back and you will make 3 sales.
This is all my buddies are like.
Want to get in that box? Jeez, some Pete's. $900. All right, let's see what we got here.
Nice. There you go. Nice. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. How's it going?
Yeah, man. The mask lunchbox.
Yeah. Pretty cool piece there. Don't feel like there's a lot of mask merchandise out there, so.
Right.
These are cool too. My dad had. All right, we just came out of the massive building, building number 5. Here we go, building 6. I'm losing steam here.
He's gonna think about it. Okay.
One in the corner, 3 heads.
Oh, you mean Gator?
Yeah, Gator.
Oh, yeah, he's 125.
Okay. I might come back and get that for you guys.
Yeah, he's got it and he's painted his. It looks pretty.
How much is the asking for? Let's see. Well, we'll run around and we're going to be out of here. I'll see you. Right.
I got the small ones. I got 2 apiece on them. I got 12 each with now I'll sell 2 of them. Yes, the rest of them are all.
Yeah, they're all in white. Yeah.
They're all hot.
Right.
Took me a while to figure out that this is a headstand, or I thought it was a candle holder.
All right, so that was building number 6. One more to go. I'm telling you, I'm exhausted. It's been, what, 3.5 hours? Which doesn't, I don't know, does that sound like a lot? Doesn't sound like a lot to me, but it feels like a lot more than 3.5 hours. So, building number 1 up here, building number 1, is building number 7 for me. It's going through the side. All right, so far, 0 purchases going into the last building. I've got my eyes on a couple things, so we may go back and get something. But let's check out the last building. Oh, dear God, this is a big one. Oh, this is big. All right, here we go. Holy Transformers. They have a second room. So even the buildings, some of the buildings have buildings within buildings.
I get around. My good friends
Yeah, I spent too much time in the toy department.
I've been cutting back. I've been trying. Like I sold half my toy collection. Yeah, because I just.
Who is this?
I don't have enough room.
Who is ASTG?
But I've gotten someone actually said like, you just look at what you have. If it doesn't bring in.
I don't know who ASTG is.
So like I sold.
Hello. Good, how are you? Selling many comics? Are you? I get it.
Ready, baby? Okay, bye. I love you.
Holy Adventures. That is cool. It's just really beat up, but very cool.
To see anyone in America, that's actually pretty rare. Yeah, it's. I know you got kind of. You got some bad stuff. Yeah, like those somebody rare.
There's a booth over there that does mostly kaijus and stuff like that. I get them shot. Yeah. Yeah, we had that kind of stuff before in Central South.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, guys, we are done. We've been through all 7 buildings and then went through a couple more a second time. Ended up picking up a few things. Hold on. Going by DJ Marvel again. So, ended up picking up a couple things that I'll show you when I get back. It's going to be a long walk to the car and then 3.5 hour drive home. So we'll just catch up when I get back and, show you things then. But overall, it was nice. It was nice. I don't know if I'd come again. The weather was beautiful for it. I can't imagine it would be pretty miserable if the weather were rainy, because you got to walk outside quite a bit. But I think it's kind of a cool setup. I can see why people come to it, especially if you're local. But, not a ton of high-end stuff. And I was looking for some of that, but didn't find it. So anyway, all right, let's wrap it up. Gonna walk back to the car, gonna drive home, and then we'll talk more then. Here we go. There you have it. I'm going to make the wrap up quick. I have a couple things to show you, but before that, my final thoughts on the show. I did enjoy it, but as I said, I felt like really it was just like a huge garage sale. Okay, and I guess maybe that's what a lot of shows are like. But I thought there was just so much used stuff, things, not in packages, just in baggies and things like that. It was just a little different for me. Not, and that's really from like the toy side of things. Not a lot of things in packages, not a ton of like really old vintage stuff. And then from the comic side of things, there was actually more than I thought. And I did pick up a couple things. Again, I'll show you quickly here. More selection than I thought. Again, some of the nice graded stuff that you saw was just so ridiculously priced, like worse than normal Comic Cons that you go to. And I just think, a lot of people at this show, not everyone, there were some people that were decent priced, but a lot of them just don't know how to price comics. But somehow they knew to overprice them and not underprice them. So I enjoyed it. Don't think I'll go back again, but it was fun. I saw a few people there that I know from the Michigan area. And I'm sorry, by the way, we're in a different room right now just because there's some work being done in the other office. So I'm taking over this office for a couple weeks here. But anyway, here's what I got. So I did get some comics. I'll show you that last. The other thing I got, kind of a geeky thing, but some of you know I'm a big Transformers fan. And this is a Transformers Masterpiece exclusive item that was only at Toys R Us. Toys R Us did maybe about 10 of these Transformers Masterpiece items. And the Masterpiece really was just taking the original G1 toy from the 80s and making it into a very, very large figure, trying to make it cartoon accurate, lots of articulation. And this one happens to be Acid Storm, who is just one of the Seekers, and it really doesn't have a big impact in the original G1 show. But nonetheless, this box, it's factory sealed. This box is in immaculate condition. They were asking $130. I got it for $120. It's a little lower than the normal price out there. So I'm happy to have it. Again, great condition. And then in terms of comics, very simple. I found someone who had Tomb of Dracula 2 through 9, and they actually had more than, they didn't have issue 1, didn't have issue 10, but they had some of the later issues, but not nearly in as nice condition as what we have here. So I've gotten a lot of Tomb of Dracula lately, but getting all the early ones, especially the single-digit ones, especially in nice grade. This is really, really high grade. Again, hard to find for Bronze Age horror. So again, it's October. I wanted to get some Bronze Age horror. I got it. I got a Transformer, so I'm happy. The day was great. A lot of driving, 3.5 hours each way. But it was still worth it. I'm glad I did it. I checked that one off the list. And now onward with October. We've got a couple top 10 lists coming. And then we've got our massive annual Instagram live sale coming up on October 26th. Go over to Instagram, look at all my posts on it, and all the previews coming for that. As you know, October is my favorite time of the year, so I'm going to enjoy it. Lots of more Halloween and horror type content to come this month, so stay tuned. Leave me your comments, let me know your feedback. Hope you liked the video. I know it was really long, but I tried to, I cut it down by like 80%. So there's a lot more left. But that's it. Hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, have a great day.